Julie from Dan Tobin. Just wanted to bring to you another vehicle, a little quick video about it. This is the 2020 Chevy Bolt EV, and I actually just leased one of these cars myself a couple months ago. So now that I've had a chance to drive it and get a feel for it, I love the car, so I definitely wanted to do a quick video on it so that way people would kind of get a little bit more aware of what this car does. It is an all-electric vehicle. It's got up to 240 miles range. This particular one happens to be the Summit white color. This does have also the black Chevy emblems upgrade, which is nice. I have that on mine. This is a Premier, so it's going to have top of the line as far as equipment. It's got leather interior, and it's also got the nicer wheels, and it's got every safety feature practically that we offer on our GM vehicles. This vehicle has the passive entry right here. It also does have sideline zone alert. Your charger is actually right up here in the front. This particular one happens to have a fast charging provisions piece, which is an upgrade. That just means that when you're getting your vehicle charging at like a commercial grade charger, you can actually plug into that second part down here. That's the way the charger is, and it'll charge up your car at a lot faster speed. If you don't have that, or you're not near that kind of fast charging station, you can still just use your regular charger, plug in right here to this piece. That's like what you would do in your garage or at home, and it'll charge just fine that way, just at a little bit slower speed. Inside the car here, this particular one also does have Bose. That comes with the package that this particular one happens to have. It does have automatic lights, and right here is just the display on the charging as far as like how many miles are on there until it's gonna need to get charged again. So you'll always see that kind of like on that left hand side of that screen with that layout. Okay, now we're gonna go over the interior. Okay, so on the interior of this Bolt, a couple of neat things, actually many neat things. This does have the heated steering wheel. It's also got lane keep assist, which is when that's on, it's just going to correct you to put you slightly back on the road if you start to go off the lane. It does have front collision alert, of course cruise control, and telebeam headlamps. And telebeam headlamps are just going to be when you turn this A on here or press that in, and at nighttime the brights will actually turn on. They'll turn back off if someone's coming towards you, and then turn back on again when that car's left the area. So that's pretty neat. Down here you do have your presets. Once you save those for your radio, you can actually change through them on here. Over here is going to be actually volume control for the radio, and then even on this side over here we have another lever behind, and that's going to be a braking option. So you can actually brake by just grabbing the brake behind the steering wheel, or of course you can brake with the normal brake down here on the floor. This does also have the Bluetooth capability up here with hands-free, and then driver information center just kind of goes through everything else that's on your screen up here. You can check like your trip A, trip B, tire pressure, and all that kind of good stuff. Over here we have our big screen. It's almost like an iPad style. It's pretty neat. You do have your radio. This is where you can see what's being displayed as far as the song choices that are on right now. You can go from AM to FM to XM. You're going to have your presets over here. When I get back into this main page, I can also get into my Bluetooth. I also have my Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That's what my projection button is over here. Camera. I want to show you real quick this bird's eye view camera. This is really neat. So this is going to basically just give me a digital image of what's going around my car. And you can even change the images if you want. Take a quick peek. That right there actually turns on and off the guidelines. This just kind of gives you some different views. The other thing that I want to show you is that the heated seat buttons are right here. And then you have your climate control. This is going to be for your temperature. This right here is going to be for your blower speed. And then of course the vents of where the AC or the heat's coming out. Up here you have your rear camera mirror. This is nice. It's going to give you like a really nice view of what's going on behind you. You can also hit this button here and make it either more or less bright. Hit it again and you can zoom in or out. Hit it again, you can move this up or down. The other thing is if you don't want to use this, you can always flick this back, and that just brings you back to a normal auto dimming mirror. Bring it forward again, and then it's back up and going to that rear camera mirror. OnStar is right up there. Something I want to point out is this car does have an electronic shift. Sometimes people are kind of like, oh, what's this going on here? Like, I have no idea how to operate this thing. All you're going to do is going to put your foot on the brake. You're going to press, there's a button over here on the left side of the shifter. You're going to press that in and pull back. Now you're in the D. That's for drive, of course. If you want to go in reverse, you're going to do as the arrows say. Push in that button though first. Go up and over to the left. Now I'm in reverse. I can press in the P and now I'm in park. And that's how you operate the electronic shift. You do also have a wireless cell phone charger. You're going to have a couple USB ports. This is just your electronic parking brake. In here there's a little bit of some storage. This piece comes out. I usually put my sunglasses right in there. Just a really nice, comfy vehicle. Now to the back seat. Just a couple things I want to point out here. Number one, this right here is going to be your heated seats back here. So the Premier will have the second row heated seats. That's nice. There's also a couple USB ports down there as well. Definitely a decent amount of room back here. And then in your trunk, you're going to have this little piece right here. This will kind of like cover up what's going on underneath. Underneath here we have charger. This is going to be the piece that comes with your car. This is going to be to charge up the vehicle in your home. Here's basically what the end of the charger looks like. We plug this in. Of course, you plug this other end right here into your outlet in your garage. You can buy an upgraded charger for these. It's like a 240 volt charger. You're going to want to get that installed by a certified electrician, but you do have that option that would charge it even faster. I have not needed to do anything other than use this charger for my own self. Like I said, I've had my car for about 3 months now, and I feel like the 240 miles, that it's giving me, whether I'm using AC or heat, of course, that kind of, makes the charge go by quicker as far as like, the miles that you have available to you. But I would say that charger has pretty much done me pretty well. I just go back and forth to work, grocery store, run a few errands, and I haven't really needed so far to myself buy a 240 volt. So, I would say it's just going to be your personal preference. It's just going to be kind of whatever you like, and how many miles, of course, that you're driving pretty regularly, and how often you can put it on your charger. Does also have the rear parking sensors and rear park assist, so that's just going to be your rear cross traffic alert as well. That's going to be if you're backing up and there's a car coming from your direction, it will just alert you, let you know what direction the car's coming from. And I would say, other than that, that's probably just like a good little overview of this car. And like I said, I love it. I haven't had to go to a gas station now in months, and that's just such a great feeling. You're going to save money at the pump, and then also just with not having to change oil and a lot of the normal maintenances that you have to do with the vehicle. So I find this very low cost to maintain and fun to drive, very peppy. All right, thanks so much.